Every legendary character begins with a search. For this fantasy series, finding the right performer was one of the production's biggest challenges. Among countless auditions, one performer immediately captured the confidence, strength, and spirit the creators were looking for.
I will not let my blindness be my weakness.
Once selected, the transformation began. Every costume detail helped bring the character's unique identity to life. To portray blindness authentically, extensive training focused on movement, awareness, and understanding daily experiences. The goal was not imitation, but understanding how someone can experience the world without relying on sight. Physical training focused on powerful, grounded movements designed to reflect mastery, discipline, and confidence. Every stance, step, and motion was carefully refined to create a fighting style unlike any other. Rehearsals helped build trust between performers and established important relationships within the story. While performers created the movement, visual effects artists transformed those actions into extraordinary powers. Months of preparation came together during action scenes that demanded precision, timing, and teamwork. Behind the camera, cast and crew quickly recognized the dedication behind the performance. She was incredible. Her focus was absolute.
The character represents strength, resilience, and a reminder that limitations do not define potential. Before cameras rolled, the cast gathered for their first read-through of the season.
The earth will tremble at our command.
For the newest cast member, it was the beginning of entirely new friendships.
Welcome to the family.
Thank you so much.
Understanding the character's emotions became just as important as mastering the action.
Notice her hand position here. Notice her hand position here. She feels the vibration.
Every line needed the perfect balance of confidence, humor, and determination.
I may not see you, but I certainly feel you.
Good, add more humor there. Then came the physical preparation. The hardest part was about to begin. The foundation of every movement started with balance and body awareness. Unlike fast-moving styles, these movements were designed to feel solid and immovable. The same techniques were practiced hundreds of times until they became instinct. Weeks of preparation led to the first full action rehearsal until they became instinct. Weeks of preparation led... Not every attempt went perfectly, but every mistake became a lesson. Day by day, the performance became stronger and more natural, but every mistake became... Meanwhile, another team worked tirelessly behind the scenes. Every piece of the costume helped tell part of the character's story. The next question was simple. How would everything look on camera? The creative team worked to balance realism with the spirit of the original character.
I agree.
Finally, after months of preparation, filming day arrived.
Are you ready? Let's do this. Action!
Everything had led to this moment.
Action!
Everything had led to this moment, but the story behind the character was only beginning.
While actors perfected their performances, another team worked to bring extraordinary powers to life. Every major action sequence began as a digital blueprint. Many effects weren't created on computers at all. They happened right there on set. Timing became critical. Every movement had to match effects added months later. Some scenes required dozens of takes before everything aligned perfectly. The first finished sequence proved the months of preparation had been worth it. Off-camera, friendships began forming just as naturally as they did within the story. The strongest on-screen chemistry often starts with simple conversations. At least I won't need to see the explosions. As relationships develop behind the scenes, I can feel the Earth's heartbeat. They began appearing naturally in performances.
Feel the Earth meet to sea beat.
You just have to listen closer. Filming days often started before sunrise and ended long after sunset.
Feel the Earth meet to sea beat.
Not every challenge came from the script. Nature had plans of its own.
Can we use this rain for the character's emotion?
I think that's a fantastic idea.
When setbacks happened, the crew adapted and kept moving forward. One action sequence would become the largest challenge of the entire production. Weeks of preparation were required before cameras could even start rolling. Filming days often started before sunrise and ended long after sunset. After years of planning and months of filming, release day had arrived. What began as an audition had become a defining chapter in an unforgettable adventure.